boys and girls, this is Second Steps. So remember, this unit is about empathy. Empathy is a feeling or understanding what someone else is feeling. Compassion, remember, is empathy in action. Okay, so last week, let's review. Last week you practiced calming down angry feelings. Remember, the best ways to calm down are belly breathing, counting calmly, and positive self-talk. Look at the poster to the right. Remember, it is important to stop, use your signal, name your feeling, and calm down when you feel angry so you don't do something harmful. Okay? All right, are you ready? Let's do it. Let's do the calm down dance. Stand and have fun.
Calm down. Great. And for the rest of the dance, well, just follow along with us. First, I need you guys to get into a robot pose. Ready for some music? Pop, you're feeling, brain takes hold, and you could flip your lid. Stop, you got to think it through, just calm it down like this. Stop, and then you're feeling calm down. 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 Every day we can have strong feelings, strong emotions that send us reeling. But there are steps we can take to calm down. These are the keys to turn things around. Just stop, and then you're feeling. Turn on your brain. Start thinking, not just feeling. Calm it down. Do some breathing. Calm it down. And some counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Calm it down. Use self-talk. I can do it. I can do it. And keep thinking. Stop. Name what you're feeling now and take some belly breaths. I can do things to yourself with count and calm the feeling down. Stop. And then you're feeling calm 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 down. Say someone bumps you and you drop your stuff. You can't think clearly. You're feeling rough. Just say stop. Name what you're feeling. Take back your power and don't hit the ceiling. Stop. Name what you're feeling now and take some belly breaths. Say good things to yourself. Watch and calm the feeling down. Stop. And then you're feeling calm down. Stop and then you're feeling calm down. Stop and then you're feeling calm down. Stop and then you're feeling calm down.
Okay. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, so this week we are looking at our second step lesson, managing our hurt feelings. So let's look at this. Today you will learn to use emotion management techniques to stop strong emotions from pushing you into jumping to conclusions about others. Remember those words, jumping to conclusions. You're going to use calm down steps to make it less likely you will act impulsively on others' emotions. And that word impulsively is a big deal. Then you will take the next step and ask questions assertively, which helps you better understand others' perspectives and intentions. Here we go. Okay, so let's talk about jumping to conclusions, okay? So let's look at this. Let's talk about a scenario, and then you can think about what you thought or what the jumping to conclusion would be, and then the explanation for that. So let me give you an example. So the first one says, your teacher asks you to go to the office, and everybody in class goes, whoa, why do you have to go to the office, right? Oh no, you're in trouble. And that's jumping to conclusions, right? Well, the explanation might be there's a phone call from your mom. The principal called you in because you did fabulous on your iReady test and wanted to praise you. But those words, jumping to conclusions, we do all the time, right? So let's look at another one. Your best friend is playing alone at recess. Well, what do you think? Your best friend's playing alone. They don't want to play with you. What are you thinking? They're mad at you. You did something wrong. But maybe there's an explanation right then. Maybe your friend just needed to take a time out by themselves. Maybe something happened. Maybe they were thinking about someone. They just needed just a time out from everyone, and they weren't mad at you, but you jumped to that conclusion. Let's look at another one. Your seat neighbor is looking at your desk. So the person next to you, right? So they're looking in your desk at your desk and you catch them. What are you first thinking? Yes, you are. You're saying they're snooping, or worse, she's going to take something, or he's taking something out of my desk. But maybe there's a good explanation. Maybe something fell out of your desk and that person is putting it back in your desk. Maybe the teacher said, could you put that in his desk or her desk? Maybe there's always a good explanation, but what do? We jump to conclusions. All right, let's move on. Okay, so let's look at this picture. And I'm sure this has happened to you. So we have a little girl in the background and her mouth is wide open. She's got chalk in her hand, and then we have 3 other kids in front. Now, the girl in the background, her name is Naomi, and Naomi is upset because she sees her best friend over here in the white headband. Her name is Eva, running out with 2 other friends at recess. And Naomi's thinking, oh, where's she going? She's leaving me and going with 2 other friends. Well, I guarantee this has happened before. And so right now, Naomi is upset. And so before she does anything that she's going to regret, remember, we want to stop, calm down, and self-talk and think, okay, instead of thinking negatively that she don't want to be my friend anymore, I guess I need to find another friend, she's playing with other people, let's stop, calm down, think of our feelings, what we're hurt right now and why, and then self-talk it out. Okay, what could the explanation be? Am I jumping to conclusions? Okay, so the next step would be, let's be assertive about this. Let's tell her how you are feeling. So the next day, she sees her friend Eva and she thinks, well, I better just talk to Eva about this because I'm pretty upset. So she says to Eva, Eva, I'm really upset. Yesterday you left me at recess and I was all by myself. And Eva said, oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot to tell you. I had a dentist appointment. And so I had to leave. I wasn't running with the 2 other kids. I was running out of the classroom to go to the office because my mom was waiting for me. And so what did Naomi realize? She jumped to conclusions. And she didn't know and she didn't have the explanation. So her friend is still her best friend. And there was a reason for it. Okay? All right. So let's think about this. So think about, you learned that calming down today you learned that calming down hurt feelings helps you avoid jumping to conclusions. So if you calm down, you can think clearly. So can you think clearly when you're feeling strong feelings? Let me hear it. You are right. No. So that's why we have to calm down. Now, you might guess wrong about what happened. Once you calm down, you can focus on the thinking of others' explanations and getting the right information. So you won't jump to, let me hear it. Yeah, you're right. Conclusions. Yes. All right. So good job, boys and girls. I hope that you realize that jumping to conclusions can hurt feelings. And you might feel hurt, but once you figure out the explanation, there's always a reason why. Okay? All right. Let's have a good time and get up and dance. Here we go.
Means so much to you, but you know that you're not alone. There's other folks with feelings too. So when you get together, try to understand how they might feel. Cause they might have their own ideas with feelings that are just as real. Oh, empathy means feeling what others feel. You felt it too, happy, sad, angry, glad. You notice it and you understand. Oh, empathy is feeling what others feel. You felt it too. Happy, sad, angry, glad. You notice it and you understand. That's right. You notice it and you understand. Oh, empathy is feeling what others feel. You felt it too. Happy, sad, angry, glad. You notice it and you understand. Oh, empathy means feeling what others feel. You felt it too. Happy, sad, angry, glad. You notice it and you understand. Oh, empathy is feeling what others feel. You felt it too. Happy, sad, angry, glad. You notice it and you understand.